What are you doing with this piece of crap man? He really has you brainwashed into living in the dirt to save him from being a responsible man/husband. Why even be married? If he won't be a supportive husband, his little plan will only benefit him in the long run. How disappointing that you can be so easily manipulated into his little scam/scheme. Just be prepared when unfortunately things turn really sour. Thank you, Brianna. Wow. Brianna really had my back on that, don't you think?
Brianna
Thanks, girl.
really has your back. She's looking out for you.
She's my girl, man. Brianna is kicking off the 2026 rendition of responding to our hater comments. And I think, honestly, Brianna has brought us so much joy.
Hater comments are the best. They really are, especially the ones about our relationship. They generally fall into one of two camps. It's either people like Brianna who feel that Elise is really underselling herself by being forced to camp outdoors.
Just, wow, really tricking me into living in the dirt here, man.
Right?
How dare you?
That's the first kind of hater,
Yeah.
which I find that particularly hilarious because I've just always been more bougie than Elise.
Way more bougie.
Like, I'm the one who's like, can we just stay in a really nice Airbnb in Tahoe all month?
Which is where we are right now. Yeah. I was like, can we just stay in nice places and ski and go out to dinner a lot? I'm like, we have to cut our food spending, Adam. We must cook in at every meal.
You're so much cheaper than I
I'm
am.
so cheap. I'm so cheap.
So that kind of comment is particularly hilarious and really does give us a lot of joy. You know, and then there will be a lot of times, like just sometime during the year, where I'll be like, don't fall for his tricks.
Don't get brainwashed, girl. Don't let him do it. Don't let him put you in the dirt.
You better be prepared for when things turn really sour.
Watch out. It's a gift that keeps on giving, honestly. Thank you so much, Brianna. We love you.
That's great. And then there's another genre. This is usually men writing in who are concerned or irked that Elise might be gold digging and taking advantage of me in some way.
Yes.
Just for example, a guy wrote fairly recently, old dude's white collar career bought him a cute little teeny bopper.
Ooh, thank you.
They're usually sort of complimentary to you. They imply that you're very young.
Right. Some people are like, she's 20 and he's 60. I'm like, well, thank you for me, but ouch, man.
60?
60.
Wow. Okay.
That's the other thing, right? Okay, we don't need to get super into all the age comments because they're just so overdone. And
So overdone. We're really kind of over the age comments, and they're rarely funny. But the one thing that's sort of funny has been the escalation of nice father-daughter video to nice that you took your granddad out for a walk.
Like, why are they all of a sudden all granddad? Are we missing something?
No, I just think it's the evolution of American extremism. Like,
right,
extremism has to one up itself like every year. So you see it in politics, you see it everywhere. Just these people just get more and more and more extreme and crazy. And so that's where the age comments have gone.
It's the zaddy to granddaddy pipeline, apparently.
Anyway, guys, thanks very much for looking out for me in my senility.
Yeah.
We wouldn't want Elise to take advantage of me. There's some people who have said that you're just kind of waiting for me to fall to my death so
really
you can collect.
It's really mean. The funny thing is, I'm the one, like, Adam doesn't even have a life insurance policy. I'm the one with a life insurance policy, so if anyone's kicking out anyone around here.
It's true, and you can't really be a gold digger. Maybe, you know, when we were first going out, obviously, you were in grad school. And,
I was pretty poor.
Yeah, but now, this year is going to be the first year you make more than me.
And I get us the health insurance, the fancy health insurance.
I'm just a trophy.
I'm keeping my man alive.
I'm just a trophy husband.
Oh, that's it, yes. That was my goal in life, actually, was to get myself a trophy husband.
You just wanted a trophy husband.
That's all I wished for, and look what God delivered.
God delivered. Anyway, guys, so, yeah, with the relationship, what really cracked us up is the dichotomy.
Yeah.
And actually, that's what cracks us up about a lot of the hater comments, is just how on opposite poles people can be about the same issue.
Exactly.
right?
Yes.
I mean, a really good example of this is anytime we do something dangerous or scary or anything like that, there will be people who are like, oh my God, you cannot show that kind of thing on YouTube. You're leading people to their deaths. You're so irresponsible, it's terrible. And then there will be people who like, that's just like a walk. Why are you being so dramatic?
This has happened in so many videos, but I know specifically this happened on the Whitney Mountaineer video that we did. Someone actually posted, "You are so dramatic, this is so easy." And someone was like, "This is literally just a walk, like go do something hard and talk to me later."
That was so crazy. I mean, you guys saw that video. The final 400 was literally climbing up just a sheet of packed snow that was almost like an ice sheet with the ice axe and crampons. It was gnarly and spooky, but we had the right gear. We did it safely. We talked about the fact that it was gnarly and spooky. We're always very, very clear about the dangers of things.
Yeah.
So it always puzzles me when people are like, you shouldn't post this. As though we're posting something dangerous and making it seem easy. We don't do that. We talk very honestly and openly about
how hard it is. We try to be very clear that it's challenging and we prepared well for it. People just want something to be upset about.
I think that's really it. And so we've kind of come to the conclusion that when it comes to things like that, being sort of in the middle, where you have just as many haters saying, you're dramatic, that wasn't even hard, to people on the other side being like, that is way too dangerous to post. We probably are doing it about right.
It's the sweet spot. We aim for the sweet spot, and that's a good sign that we're in it.
I think so.
We had this exact same thing happen on our most hated video ever, which was the overwrote horn traverse.
Oh my God. That is just, the overwrote horn traverse video is just the denizen of the keyboard warrior.
Oh my God.
People just love writing it. Some people were saying, this isn't even scary. They're just using camera angles to make it look a lot scarier. No. That thing had just 2,000 foot drops just right off the thing. There was no camera angle, no lens, no nothing. Mm-hmm. But most people said that we were being incredibly irresponsible and unprepared, right? Mm-hmm. That was the big thing. You're so unprepared for this, based mostly on your outfit.
But honestly, it was people who self-admittedly did not even watch the video. I love that. We'll get into that. But I think what it was they saw my outfit, they saw I'm a woman, and they read the title, and that just gave them all the leeway in the world to just go off on us. It's just super triggering for them.
Yeah, and the title was Just Glad to Be Alive, which was, I'm sure you guys watched the video. It was just a riff on something that we'd said at the end. It was kind of it was a joke. Yeah, we did it. We cheers with a glass of wine. Just said, just glad to be alive, laughingly. And so the title was picked up from that. But these people didn't even watch the video to know that.
No.
They just saw Elise in the sort of tight yoga-looking pants and a cute top, and just assumed she was completely unprepared for any sort of alpine adventure.
Totally.
Which was really funny. I mean, it always cracks me up when people say that we're unprepared, because it's almost always people who are totally unprepared for their comments. Like, in other words, they're leaving a comment when they haven't watched the video, and moreover, they you guys have no training, have you watched any of the videos? Did you even click on to see that there's 200 videos of us climbing major mountaineering objectives? No.
They're so self-righteous about preparation, and yet they cannot take 5 minutes before they write this spiteful comment. It's wild, right?
It's so funny. People that are all about preparation cannot prepare for their own comment.
This just happened literally this morning. I checked our comments. There was a comment about our Mount Rainier video, and this homie wrote a full paragraph about why we were in the wrong with our title and our gear. And at the very end, I was forced to read this whole paragraph, and at the very end, this guy goes, "But I have no interest in watching this video, so I don't know whether you talked about this or not." Bro!
It's bro! I hope you talked about this, and this. Yeah, we did. But why did you not just watch it?
You took 10 minutes writing this comment, and it take 10 minutes to watch the video?
That is so common. That is the defining characteristic of a keyboard warrior.
Totally.
Is that they look for the very first thing that they can be up in arms about, and then don't bother with anything else. And I think overwrote horn was the perfect example of that, because your outfit just triggered the heck out of people.
Oh my gosh. Right, which brings us to one of our other favorite comments of the past couple of years.
You mean the actual Karen?
We got actually Karen by Karen of the Alps.
Karen.
Allow me. Karen says, the video has nothing special. Very sorry to inform the people amazed by it. Nobody hikes in tops and leggings. Sorry, this is borderline too stupid. Thank you, Karen.
I love that there's two sorries in there. That's another characteristic of the Karens of the keyboard warrior, is that they never want to be perceived as being a-holes, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of sorry or with all due respect.
I love the with all due respect or no offense, but insert profane comment here. It's great.
It's so funny, and it's just, they're almost always so wrong and so hypocritical. I mean, remember the guy on Kalalau Trail who was saying like, this is a terrible example, it's so dangerous, you could be leading people to their deaths by posting this. I didn't even watch to the end, I don't care whether or not you two die. Wait a minute, dude.
Wait, what?
Your whole point is that the video might be leading naive people, who you suppose that we are, to their deaths, and you don't care if we die. You just contradicted yourself.
Who do you care about, dude?
It's just so crazy.
There's a lot of that. But that's like the true characteristic of a Karen is you just feel like you're so self-righteous and
So much self-righteousness.
and then the Karens, especially with the outfits, it's like they're on this mission to save the world from the dangers of women wearing leggings. Like, don't get leggings. Oh, so dangerous. Don't you dare.
And on Overall Home Traverse, this was really rampant. I mean, we must have had 30 comments about your outfit, maybe more.
Yeah, some really insulting things as well.
Yeah, and what's crazy about that, guys, is the outfit that Elise is wearing, her base layer, which is leggings and like a sport bra
Like
kind
a
of top.
sports bra,
Yeah, is just exactly the right kind of outfit for a hot day climbing on rock like that. If you ever watch any rock climbing videos, that's exactly what women wear. Dudes are just wearing shorts and generally no shirt. You watch an Adam Ondra video, he has no shirt on. Why? You don't want your shirt to snag on stuff. You don't want loose clothes to snag on stuff. If you're doing some kind of difficult moves, the last thing you want is to snag on anything. So something kind of tight, form-fitting is the perfect thing to wear anytime you're doing intense kind of climbing, rock scrambling type of things. And yet we get so much hate.
So much hate.
And of course we have other layers. I mean, we have backpacks that have lots of layers in them in case it gets cold or something.
They don't care. They don't ask.
No one asks that.
No one asks.
It's an 80-degree Fahrenheit day.
It was really hot that day too.
We're in our
so hot.
base layers, and it's like, this is not appropriate for alpine mountaineering. I'm like, yes, it is. In fact, any decent mountaineer knows you do not want to sweat up your base layers, even on a cold day. But you get a lot of crap for that too.
Yeah,
we both do when we're just in shirt sleeves on a cold day. But when you're going straight uphill at a high speed, your body heat is just intense, and you will sweat the heck out of your base layer if you keep on your overlayers. So you take the overlayers off, and then as soon as you stop, you put them on so you don't catch a chill.
Which we always show us doing. Like, if any of these people actually watch these videos, they'd see me layering and delayering like 10 times, which we actually joke about all the time because Adam gets so irked because I'm like the princess and the pea. I have to have like the perfect
You're always layering and delayering.
I'm always layering and delayering, and Adam gets so annoyed, but like, whatever.
But that is the appropriate thing to do. And any decent mountaineer will tell you that. You want to layer and delayer so that you're not sweating up your base layers.
Anyway, we often will like point out that all of my favorite female climbers wear exactly this. Like, I just don't understand how people could be so open. You remember this one guy? My favorite guy?
The guy, okay.
Should I read this?
Yeah, do the one where we told him, look, if this outfit's good enough for Margot Hayes, it's good enough for me.
Okay, this is, I think his name is Sig. Let's go with Sig. Sig says, somebody give her a shirt. I would refuse to go anywhere with her dressed like this as a seasoned mountaineer. Thank you, Sig. Sig, we told Sig that Margot Hayes wears this. And Sig's response, let me tell you. He goes, I'm not really into a pee contest. And I am pretty sure that technically she is not climbing the same grade as me even now. When I was her age, I was climbing 10s, 10, UIAA, and 8A plus B.
Sig says he's not into a peeing contest, and then he's like, but I am a better climber than Margot Hayes.
I would love to share this with Margot Hayes. So Sig, you're telling me if Margot Hayes showed up at your doorstep and was like, Sig, let's go climbing, and she was wearing that outfit, you'd be like, nah, you're not good enough for me. I can't, okay.
I don't think so.
I believe you, Sig.
I think that one actually ties to another pretty common comment we get, which is about us being narcissists. This especially happens on like the Europe videos, I think. And I honestly don't quite get where that comes from, unless people just assume that anyone on social media is a narcissist, or it's maybe just an American thing. I mean, it might be like a political thing. You know what I mean? If you happen to have a more narcissistic, leader of your country, people sort of think that reflects on you, and I think it does. I mean, I guess just posting anything where you're in it, I guess could be perceived as narcissistic, but
there are some people that think just anybody posting on social media is doing that, but then also, why are you even here watching our videos? Like,
yeah, I mean, you have to be kind of in the video to post about it.
Yeah, I mean, unless you just do like a POV the whole hike, like 15 minutes of just POV. I mean, I guess some people really like that, but I don't think that's our vibe.
I mean, actually, there probably is a thing.
I think
but then they just came to the wrong channel. If you don't want us in it, it's probably not the right channel.
I think there's people looking for maybe like beta, where it would just be none of your personality at all. But we're just here to have fun and like have a community, and we're not political at all, as you guys all know. We're like welcoming of every single person because we actually want this to be a place where anyone can come hang out and just appreciate
it's all about community building.
Yeah. So I don't get the whole narcissism thing.
I don't quite get where the narcissism thing is coming from, but I mean, maybe that's what a narcissist would say.
That was such a
you guys
narcissistic
will have to tell us. Maybe we're just both delusional narcissists and we're not aware of it. Sound off, guys. Let us know. So I think that hits most of the top genres of hater comments, except for the people who get really mad about us blowing up the spot with our video. And honestly, I don't get this one either, because if it is a secret type of spot, we never post the name of it. We're very respectful of that. If it's a true local spot, we'll make a cool video, but we won't post the name and the location. And if you guys really want to know, you can email us and we'll tell you. But we're not putting it out there for the whole world. But whenever we do a very well-known hike that anybody can find 100 different like posts on,
5 stars on all trails, and you're telling me that I blew up the spot?
Come on.
With my 7,000 views?
There was one guy when we did the Santa Barbara waterfall hike. That's a great hike, by the way. But he was so up in arms. I mean, he wrote a dissertation about how idiots like us posting about this hike had led to, I think, a lot of litter or something, and that led to all the rattlesnakes that he's seeing on the hike now. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but in his mind, we were the cause of all the snakes on the hike.
Maybe he knows something we don't.
You
hate snakes. You're the last person to bring the snakes.
He knew how to get to me. I'll never forget that comment. He's like, I saw 5 snakes on this hike. I'm like, ah!
But it's all because Adam and Elise did the hike. So next time you see a snake, just know it's probably because we were there and we brought them.
So yeah, the blowing up the spot thing, I don't really subscribe to that. I do think it's important to keep really truly local things local.
Yeah, and we've had locals actually tell us, hey, this is a secret hike. I want you to do it, but like, don't tell people where it is. Yeah,
and so sometimes we'll do a hike and just not even post about it. Or sometimes if it's really cool, we'll do it, we'll post it, we just won't say where it is. And
that's works great.
I think that works great. You can't get mad when people are posting about something that's all over all trails.
You really can't. Okay, I think that is pretty much it for all the main categories of our hater comments.
Hope you guys got as much fun out of this as we did. We love a good hater comment. So make sure you guys read them, and you feel free to respond to them yourselves too. It's always a kick in the pants.
I know. I want to hear your thoughts.
So yeah, I guess we'll wrap it up here. I need to go take a nap. My advanced years are weighing upon me.
Yeah, you really gotta get that nap in today. You're getting senile.
I know, I'm afraid senility's creeping in.
Before you go, can I have your credit card? I think I need to book a massage.
Climbing higher, running